Thanksgiving is a federal holiday in the United States of America. It is celebrated on the fourth Thursday in November. The holiday commemorates the first harvest of the settlers from England who had arrived in North America in 1620. The custom of giving thanks for the harvest is one of the world's oldest celebrations. However, the success of the American holiday has been due to it being seen as a time to give thanks for the foundation of the nation, and not just a celebration of the harvest. Thanksgiving also marks the start of the holiday season that runs through to Christmas. Let's take a look at the history of this holiday. In November 1620, 102 settlers from England arrived at Plymouth Rock aboard the Mayflower. They then founded the first permanent English settlement in the New England region. After barely surviving their first winter, the Pilgrims encountered Squanto, a Native American. Squanto taught the settlers how to grow corn, identify poisonous plants, and how to catch fish. November of 1621 was the Pilgrims' first successful harvest, and Governor William Bradford invited nearby Native Americans for a feast. This first Thanksgiving was celebrated for 3 days with 51 settlers and 90 Wampanoag Indians. They feasted on dried fruits, boiled pumpkin, turkey, venison, and much more. In 1789, George Washington proclaimed Thanksgiving to be a national holiday on Thursday, November the 26th that year, setting the precedent of the last Thursday in November. Despite this, the holiday was later celebrated on different days from state to state, and Thomas Jefferson later did away with the holiday. Thanksgiving didn't become a nationwide holiday until President Lincoln proclaimed the last Thursday in November a National Day of Thanksgiving in 1863. Every year since, the President has proclaimed the Day of Thanksgiving. The Plymouth settlers didn't call themselves Pilgrims. As religious dissidents from the Church of England, they would have called themselves Separatists or Puritans. It was not until about 100 years later that the term Pilgrims started to be commonly used to refer to the settlers. The crew of the Mayflower were originally headed to Virginia, but were forced to land at Plymouth Rock, in part due to a shortage of beer. The first Thanksgiving meal was eaten with spoons and knives. Forks did not become a common eating utensil until the 18th century. Sarah Josepha Hale, writer of Mary Had a Little Lamb, led a 17-year campaign to get Thanksgiving declared a national holiday. The tradition of the president pardoning a turkey can be traced back to Abraham Lincoln, who in 1864 pardoned a turkey that his son Tad had adopted as a pet. Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade began in 1924 as a Christmas parade to mark the start of the shopping season. It wasn't until 1927 that the parade was renamed Macy's Thanksgiving Parade. Happy Thanksgiving!